driver up here.
Three Lives is German-born filmmaker Julianne Block's latest foray into the dark recesses of psychoterror and the after-traumas of sexual abuse. This newly released 2019 action thriller sets out a multi-layered thriller that immediately puts its audience into a state of high tension as its lead female protagonist, a female psychologist, is suddenly and forcefully abducted and taken to a remote area surrounded by water, where she is chained up and left alone in a cage. In the same proximity, two men are also held against their will. The two men soon realise that they know each other from 15 years earlier. Together they free themselves from their shackles and soon discover the woman named Emma, whom they release from her cage. Both men realise that they also know her. Most alarming of all, though, is that one of them, named Ben, was sent to prison for 15 years by a court convicting him of raping her. Emma is panicked and confused, and both men are uncertain as to just what the heck purpose is behind reuniting the three of them under such forced and demanding circumstances. The second man, named Jamie, gave evidence against his former friend Ben at the trial, but Emma is suspicious now of the motives of both men. Questions, paranoia and prejudice are soon put to one side, though, when four military-trained men with an evident intent on not letting any of them leave the island appear out of nowhere and force the three to pull together and focus on survival and escape. A most dangerous game-like scenario proceeds to then play out in a fraught-filled premise that progresses to unravel the truth come the startling conclusion as the scars of the past cut deepest in the present. Three Lives is a smart, savvy and edgy setup that kills it come the final credits, with star Mhairi Calvey owning her role as the unsettled Emma, having to battle her recessed demons of her traumatic past and process her present perilous situation, all of which is not simply black and white in the enforced situation, and the terrible truth of 15 years earlier brings out the damning ramification of its twisted design as full and final judgment is properly executed. Kicks like a cattle prod to the gut and keeps you guessing as to what is going on. The production values do, however, seem a little stifled by budgetary restraints, and some of the supporting acting roles are okay at best. It feels as though more background character development of the Foreign Legion antagonistic soldiers and connections to Ben could and perhaps should have been fleshed out a bit more. And the great location shoot never fully plays out its potential to be a character of sorts in its own right. Greater play on the most dangerous game theme could well have elevated the movie to a more rewarding overall action thriller, opening up its interest to a bigger audience. The movie, though, is still a solid view and competent piece of filmmaking, delivering a pleasing enough 4.5 out of 10 experience to undertake. The actress, director team of Mhairi Calvey and Julianne Block is particularly one to look out for in the future, and with the two coming together next with the upcoming The Curse of Hobbs House, a horror zombie outing, taking Block back to her zombie makeup roots for fellow German gore filmmeister Timo Rose. The future looks frighteningly good indeed. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Revenge, isn't it?
Buckaroo Banzai is pure nutty fun.
Okay.
Torito.